Hopefully this is a quick little video, and it's a little trick that I've always done. So let's call it a pro tip on how to use watermarks with your photos. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you're new, subscribe, video helps anyway, give it a thumbs up, and then click that bell for notifications. It'll tell you every time I come on. This is a hot little tip video here, guys. Before you go on, description, tons of stuff in there. Check them out, please. They help me out a ton. So, guys, I was talking to another photographer about watermarks and how I hate watermarks. I really hate them. In my final res, I don't actually use them. I do put my name and all my information in the metadata of the image itself, so when it gets uploaded into social media, all that stuff automatically shows up. But also when people are putting things on their walls, yes, I know the old school people will be like, you gotta have your watermark, it's your signature, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't need it. It just takes away from the photo. It's egotistical, it's narcissistic, that word, you're a narcissist. It's just not cool. But I do believe in the value of watermarks used in a certain way. You are more than welcome to disagree with me on this, and I am so happy if you do, but just know I've thought about this a lot and it hasn't hindered my business at all. And the fact that every single one of my clients still knows my name says a lot, because that's what watermarks are supposed to do, right? Who shot that image? It's George. George shot that image. Why? Because his name's here. That doesn't really tell you how to find George though, right? Whatever. So guys, here's the thing with social media and watermarks. I use watermarks as a way to track my images. Everything that I export, yes, will have my metadata, it'll have my copyright information, it'll have everything about me in that metadata, but people can export and remove metadata if they wish. But it's really hard for them to remove a watermark. Yes, we know pro Photoshoppers, people, even retouching can remove a watermark, but that's a little extra work for them. So what I've done is everywhere that it's supposed to go, I have a different variation of my watermark. So if I export and I know I want to throw it on Facebook, I have a folder on my desktop when I export for Facebook, say Jones Family, Facebook, I have a certain watermark that goes there. So if I upload to Facebook, it's that watermark. On my blog, I have a certain watermark. On Instagram, I have a certain watermark. On my website, I have a certain watermark. When it goes to my clients and they have a web version and a full res version, I have a separate watermark for the web version, and I have no watermark for the full res that they end up purchasing or getting. Now, what does this do for me? If this image shows up anywhere around the world and I can verify that watermark, I know where it came from. I know if it was taken off Instagram, because I'll call the client right away, and it's happened a few times. Hey, I noticed that your image was over here doing something. And they go, I didn't put that there. I'm like, oh my God, you didn't? Okay, cool. Now I know that the watermark is there. It was taken off Instagram. It was pushed on Pinterest. It was pulled from Facebook. If there's no watermark and it's full res and I didn't give it to somebody, I know the client either sold it, gave it out, or did something to it, or somehow they gave it to a family member and it was taken off. That is how I believe watermarks are used. And of course you can use the giant proof thing when you're trying to sell and you're worried about people screenshotting and all that. I think it's a little nitpicky. I don't worry about it, but I run my business my way. You run your business your way. Just know that watermarks are there to benefit us, but ultimately I think they're just kind of weird and gross and, you know, whatever. I know people even have come up with those little signature watermarks that look kind of cute at the bottom, but I just don't watermark it. And I feel like watermarks should be used as a tool rather than an egotistical way of saying, hey, this is my stuff. Somebody's gonna hate me for that last part. Hope you guys are having a good day. Talk to you next time. Bye.